the shizzle? Everyone's here, right?
I Capitan.
Okay. Hello and welcome to another episode of Natural Nerds, where a large group of best friends that quickly became family and live all over the country refuse to let that stop us from doing what we love. Tonight, we are back in Candlekeep, finishing the one shot or two shot that Miguel started last night. His first time DMing. Uh, uh, Once again, he did a fantastic job last night. And if you didn't get a chance to check it out, go back and watch it. And first time DMing, freaking awesome, dude. And I'm super excited to finish tonight. So without further ado, let me hand the reins over to the DM.
Yeah. Okay. So, welcome back, everybody.
Real quick,
Don't you fucking do your shit.
we're kind of buffering a lot.
Yeah. We're dropping frames. I'm lowering bitrate right now on Discord, so it's a little easier on my computer.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Um.
We're gonna rearrange our internet as well to make sure everything runs a little smooth. Yeah, I think that might have been from the scene switching. Could have been the issue there. We brought our internet closer to us to try and prevent any more issues there. So we should be good for now.
Okay. So, we're back in Candlekeep, back in the Firefly cellar, and I would like all my players to roll me a straight d20, please. And we will go down the line. Siri.
Oh, 13.
Bell.
10.
January.
3!
Vaughn.
This one got a 7.
And Lyle.
12.
Okay. January. Please give us a recap.
No! Alright. We was at this meeting thing and none of us is paying any form of attention at all. And then we met Bugsy the Bugs Bear, and then we went and we slid down the stairs on the railing, and that one used his face. It was pretty great. And then we went and we found these creepy fucking dolls. Apparently, this person's whose name I cannot currently recall, and went and we gave the dolls to them, and then we grabbed a bunch of books, and then we went down the other stairs and skated down on axes and on shields and on faces. And now we went into this area, and we have a tooth fairy with us, and we just woke up a really
that's my
angry
cousin.
bird. yeah, that one's cousin.
Okay.
We
Lovely.
had some really nice bread. It was decent, honestly.
All right. So, thank you for the recap. Lovely recap. Take a point of inspiration. Okay. So, where we left off, Sayuri just was trying to unlock the Kenku's door, whose name is Crinkle. Crinkle the Kenku. And Bon busted open the door, doing a little damage to our pixie friend and fairy friend, whatever. I'm not racist. And yeah, how do you guys proceed?
Hello, Mr. and or Miss Bird. We heard something about flaming flies. There's a problem.
Fireflies! Why are you in my room?
Because I heard that you're the person to go to when there's a bunch of fireflies that are dead, and there's a bunch of fireflies that are dead.
Okay, but I was sleeping. It's almost lights out time.
Yeah, well, tell that to the fireflies that are dying. Why are the
I will
fireflies
switch
all
them.
freaked out? Is it because of you? I heard you're the one that works with them. What are you doing to freak the fireflies out?
Lyle's eyebrows draw down to and emphasize.
He knows.
Um, make me an insight check.
Alrighty.
Oh, let me get the music going too. Shit.
13.
Um, can't really make much off of her. He is just really pissed that everyone's like kind of coming into her room. And with that, coming up from behind, Lyle, can you move your token with the group, please? And
Apologies.
coming, no worries. So coming up behind is Rainier, and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't get to you in time. We will have words in the morning. Here, what? Why are you all in Crinkle's room?"
Because the fireflies are dead. Did you not hear me shouting about this?
No, I've had my mind elsewhere. She she's good with fireflies. They have a low life expectancy. I'm sure you can understand. But yes, it's time for lights out. And if you don't mind, you can help yourself to something in the kitchen before going to bunker down. This room here has 5 beds in it, if you guys wish to bunk together. Or this room here has 2 beds in it.
I'm gonna look around and say, I'd feel a whole lot safer if you guys were in the room with me.
Oh, honey, don't you worry about that. We'll be there. But I gotta make you all some food, I think. And she's gonna skip her way off to the kitchen to make everybody a meal before we sleep.
Lyle's following immediately.
I'm gonna flutter behind
Can
you.
we all just like sleep in the kitchen? Is that an option?
I prefer not.
These
And
ones-
she's gonna follow you. Go ahead, Bon.
Sorry. This one shall take this room after cookies and milk.
Okay, and you see Veneer kind of following everyone, but instead of going into the kitchen, she comes in here to her room. Everyone, please be respectful, clean up after yourselves, and don't stay up too late.
Oh, honey, I'll leave it just like how I found it.
Oh, and I'm gonna sit on the counter.
So Yuri, make me a make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, jeez. I feel like this is revenge. Oh, nice. 25.
Oh, okay. You're good.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk over to
Thank goodness.
January and shoo him off. Hey! Tables are for glasses, not asses. Get your butt off of that.
Yeah. Fine.
My fairy godmother used to say that.
Can I look around for what's in the kitchen so that I can make everybody food?
Yeah, there's you know, normal pots and pans. There's a little bit of this right here. Let's just say it's like, oh, that actually looks like a sink. Um,
I'm gonna make it stink. We're all having stink for
um,
dinner.
and there's jars over here, like where you're standing, and they have like different, things that you can cook up together, cock up together. Jesus. Um, fruits, vegetables, little bits of bacon here and there. Yeah, you could pretty much make sandwiches or
I'm gonna
there's
make a nice vegetable soup.
yep, by all means. Uh, give me a God. What would you say cooking check would be?
Cooking?
Yeah.
I would say probably
Survival.
wisdom, maybe with medicine or even nature. Since the reason I would say nature is more like because the aspects of the food, so you're kind of recalling lore, what plants, animals would go good together, type thing.
Okay. Give me a nature check.
So-
Okie dokie. I am proficient in that. So that's
Damn it.
food.
I'm just kidding.
Poisons the whole group. TPK. Damn it.
Well,
Can
that
I
makes my job
assist?
easier.
Because Lyle's
Ooh,
toasting some
15.
bread.
Yeah, go for it.
18 from my soup.
That's with advantage.
Oh, advantage? I did not hear advantage. Yeah.
Lyle said he was helping.
Okay. Oh, still 18.
Okay. Yeah. You find what you need to make a nice vegetable soup. Carrots, potatoes, onions, celery. Good stock. Um, and yeah, it's fine. Tastes yummy.
So I will start dishing it up and setting bowls out for everybody to come grab.
I'm gonna flutter over, grab a bowl, and immediately just start shoveling it into my face hole. And I'm gonna look up, and I'm gonna have like the food like falling out of my mouth, and I'm gonna look up and say, "This is so good."
Oh, honey, don't eat too fast. You're going to choke yourself. There's more I made, honey. Oh, pats her on the back.
Lyle's
Easy
already
now.
on his second bowl.
I am just sitting there drinking a bowl of soup. Submerges bowl in pot, drinks bowl of soup.
Shoves gnome out of the way, gets more soup.
Yes!
Bells,
Fucking away, bug!
Belle's looking around just in pure joy of watching everyone enjoy it. Because that's like, she's like that Southern mom kind of feel to her. She's just like, oh, I fed him. Now everybody's happy.
I'm eating
Okay.
with my crossbow bolts as a utensil.
Okay.
Raises eyebrow. Honey, you don't want a spoon for that.
What is this spoon you're speaking of? This crossbow bolt works fine.
Yes, but you'll get a lot more in a bite if you use a spoon, and I'm gonna like show him a spoon. See, you see how it's like dipped like this?
You see
Holds a
how
lot
it's-
more.
I'm gonna take the crossbow bolt and just start stabbing, but making eye contact. So like all the vegetables are like little meat chunks, and make like a little skewer.
I'm gonna flutter over and snatch that spoon and fly up in the air and just kind of go upside down and look at it. Ooh, it's so shiny.
I'm trying to fend off a tiny gnome with a spoon.
Okay. Everyone's just having a powwow at the soup.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the spoon just right for Yuri, so that she's upside down in its reflection.
But eventually, Lyle just let out just a big old yawn, and then snorts slightly, and then his tail just kind of swishes. And he just stares at you guys impassively.
Well, if y'all are tired, you go to sleep. I'll clean up in here. I'll meet you back there as soon as I'm done.
Okay. Do you all go to bunker down?
Yep. And before I leave the table, as everyone's passing me, I'm gonna slobber down the rest of the soup real irritating like. Ready. Did you hear that? Oh, damn it.
Yeah, no one heard that. Sorry.
Damn, I was sipping coffee really aggressively. All right. Yeah. So just the really irritating soup slurp, just if you could hear that.
DM hates that. DM hates that sound. He hates when people slurp.
Well,
Dude, me too. It's the
I
worst.
hate slurping, and I hate people chewing into the mic.
Oh
And
my god,
yeah, I
Yeah.
hate that. So my kids want to watch ASMR shit with people eating candy and fruits and stuff. I'm like, no, not in my fucking
Yeah.
house.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so go ahead and move your tokens where you like. It's around.
I was gonna say I was gonna take a perception check of the floor. Welcome back.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Unless you're gonna sleep with the child, Lyle, that is not sleeping quarters for you. At 12, you said?
Excuse me. 15 total.
15, you're looking at the floor. You said you were looking at the floor?
I'm sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I was looking around at the doors as I passed by to just see, because I don't think anybody actually took a perception check of this floor when we got down here.
Okay. You don't see much. The kid's door is slightly. Actually, no, it's closed. It looks open, but it's closed. You see, while you guys were cooking, I forgot to mention this. Ebder made his way to his room, and which is here, and you see a little bit of shadow coming from underneath Veneer's door. It's just her settling in. No movement from Ketula's room. No movement from the kid's room. And Crinkle, you kind of see a little bit of shadow movement in her room. Other than that, nothing out of the ordinary.
I don't trust that bird.
Our bird.
My bird right now.
He's yelling. DM, since everyone's in their rooms, I am going to assume that I made a huge thing of soup. Can I get 3 bowls and start at the first room and then work my way down and go to their 3 rooms and just a light knock and give them a bowl of soup?
Which 3 rooms?
The one with the I can't remember her name. Where's my book? The philosopher, the bird, and the gentleman who just went to his room. I'm sorry, I'm the worst.
So there's Veneer, who is the scribe down here. There is Ketula, the scholar.
The scholar.
There's
Okay, 4 bowls. As I want to go. Ebder and then Crinkle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll get 4 bowls and just go lightly knock on each of their doors. I'll start,
You're
closest
holding all
out.
4 bowls or one at a time?
I'll go 2 at a time. Hold 2 at a time.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay, so I will start. And node. I'll start there and just a light tap.
Okay. You hear sorry, children. You hear a little shuffle, and Veneer comes to the door and opens it, and yes.
Hello, hon. made a bunch of soup for all my friends, and I just wanted to bring some by to you.
Oh, well, lovely. Yes, I'll quite famished. I didn't even think to eat today. Um, yes, I'll take it and I'll clean it up when I'm finished. Thank you.
Not a problem. The kitchen's already spick and span. You don't even have to worry about that.
Oh, perfect. You're such a lovely dear. Um, yes, thank you. I will enjoy the soup.
Alrighty, have a good night. And then I'm gonna just bustle my way to the next door, which you says right here. And same fashion.
Okay. Um, you don't hear anything. Takes a minute, and then the door opens, and K2, she's groggy-eyed, kind of in like those sleeping gowns and cap. Yes, what is it?
I just wanted to give you a bowl of soup.
Oh, well, thank you. I guess I could use a late night snack.
You look like you always have them noses in those books. I hardly think that you probably make time for yourself to eat.
Oh, I do love my books, but no, I ate a little bit of bread earlier, but yeah, I'll take the soup. Thank you so much.
Alrighty, you're welcome. You have a good night. And I'll hustle back to the kitchen and get the other two. And I know I know Crinkle's gonna be the crinkiest, so I'm gonna come here first.
Okay, same fashion?
Yep. Same fashion for each one. I didn't move my token, but yeah, I bustled back, got the other two bowls.
You hear, oh, now what? And he opens the door. What do you want?
I just thought, after a long day's work, you could use a nice bowl of soup.
What did you put in the soup?
Oh, it's just a nice veg melody, you know? Healthy foods to help you sleep good.
Did you clean up after yourself?
Absolutely. I'm a spick and span kind of person.
Okay. And he's gonna begrudgingly take the soup. Thank you, and slams the door.
Alrighty then.
And you hear through the door, this is actually pretty good.
She's just gonna smile and, make her way to the last door. Ooh,
Making my way.
yes, I'm making my way. And,
See, I did it to myself.
broke the game. And then, yeah, she's gonna get to the last door and, she's gonna try to knock hesitantly to show like she's like not coming in like we did before.
You don't hear anything.
Okay.
And a little bit of shuffling, but still no answer at the door.
She'll just say, like, quietly so she doesn't wake up a bunch of people. Hey, honey, if you're in there, I'm gonna leave a bowl of soup right here outside the door for you. Help yourself. If it's still there in the morning, don't even worry about it. I'll run to the kitchen just in case you need some food. And I'll leave it outside the door and head to the room.
Okay. Is there anything any of you would like to do before you go night-night?
I'm going to pull out this little tiny gemstone that I have that is my star chart. And I'm just going to be like looking through it, like mesmerized, seeing all of the different constellations within it. That's it.
Can I make sure I'm listening to see if I hear that last door creak open at some point until I fall asleep?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I'm gonna sharpen my great axe and then fall asleep hugging it like a baby.
Vaughn or Lau, anything you guys are interested in doing before bedtime?
Other than extraneous snoring sounds, nope.
Okay.
This one shall also just be sleeping.
Okay. Lovely. So, as you all are starting to drift off into the slumber that is the night, Sayuri,
Yes.
you
Oh, jeez.
go to sleep humming the tune that you heard from Gailby, the child.
Oh, yeah.
And go ahead and take your long rests. Um, make me a perception check, Belle.
Okie dokie. Oh, let me get over to that. 12.
So, as you're fading off to sleep, you don't hear anything.
Okie dokie.
You're too full and too tired to try to make sure your ears are perked up enough to catch whatever you're trying to catch. Right. Go ahead and take your long rests. And what do you do when you wake up?
Can I say I woke up first and I'm already in the kitchen making everybody breakfast?
Sure. And when you walk out the door to go to the kitchen, the bowl is indeed gone.
Yay! She'll just smile and all peppy now and go on. I'd say she got up when the sun started coming up kind of thing.
Okay. I mean, you're inside and there's no windows or anything, but yeah, okay.
Okay. It's fine. I have magic for that. So I know the sunset.
Okay. Anyone else?
Nah. Oh no! And look around for my little gemstone, and yeah, and then I find it. I'm like, oh, and I'm going to look inside of it, and oh, nope, okay, yeah, and just look at the pretty stars a little bit, and then I'm going to grab hold of it and flutter into the kitchen.
Okay.
Lyle's gonna go directly into the kitchen, assess his equipment, and start cutting potatoes.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you for the help.
Lyle shrugs.
We'll wake up and go, ah, my coffee garden! Oh, I smell something good. And then I'm gonna wander into the kitchen also.
Vaughn, are you sleeping in?
No, this one was waiting for all the rackets to quiet down.
Okay.
Sharpening. And then I clean it very carefully against the pillowcase. I make my bed all nice and neat. And then I walk out of the door and slowly go to the kitchen. This is all I do.
Okay. So you're all in the kitchen. Lyle and Belle, what are you guys making this time?
He said there's bacon. I'm going to assume there's eggs. So I was going to do eggs, potatoes, and bacon.
Okay, give me a nature check. Actually, simple enough. Eggs and bacon and potatoes. It's fine. You don't need a check for that.
Okie dokie.
So, all of you are in the kitchen, bustling about, doing your thing. Everyone, give me a perception check.
Seven.
Okay, Sayuri,
19.
Belle,
15?
January,
Dirty 20.
Bon.
18.
Okay. Everyone, you said 7, Lyle?
Yep.
Okay, everyone except Lyle. While you guys are bustling about, you notice every one of you, including Lyle, but he doesn't notice. He's too focused on chopping up some potatoes. You're all humming the same tune that Sayuri heard from the little girl. You don't know if you knew this tune from beforehand. It's something from a childhood memory or something you picked up on your adventures. But you know the rhythm. And you're all humming it. And you all notice.
Does it sound like the same tune that the little kid was humming?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, that just reminded me. I'm gonna go flutter around and I wanna try and find this kid. I wanna ask the kid what song this is because it's been stuck in my head all night.
Obviously, it's.
I'll tail is swishing in time.
Okay, so you're ditching everyone to go find the kid?
I'm very one-track minded.
Okay, we'll get to you in a minute.
And I am saying that out loud. I'm saying, oh, I gotta go find this kid to ask what song that is. It's been stuck in my head. So anybody is welcome.
Oh, okay, perfect.
As she's leaving, I'll be like, oh, you make sure to tell her that there's breakfast being made.
You got it.
Okay, we'll get to you in a second, Sayuri. What's everyone else doing?
I go and I sit on the counter again.
I'm gonna turn an eye at you and like smack the spatula on my hand. What did we learn last night about the counters?
For asses, not for glasses.
Ha ha ha!
It's good one. You said it.
My lord, get off that counter. You want your potatoes to taste like ass? Get down.
I'll jump off the counter.
Anyone else?
Waiting. This one is waiting patiently for breakfast.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say that I took all the potatoes from Lyle now, and everything's made good, like, progress at this point.
I'd say about... eggs don't really take that long, neither does bacon. It's the potatoes that take a while, so about... Let's just, to save time, about 10 more minutes, and then everything's kosher, good, salted, yummy.
I would start to wander after 10 minutes. He gets impatient waiting for food. He probably see what's down this hallway over yonder.
That's where you guys came from when you slid down on the shield from
Oh,
the
that was the point
second
of
floor.
entry.
Yep.
For some odd reason, I thought we came in from the right hand side. And everybody else just has their own rooms. And does it appear that anybody's in their rooms in order to enjoy this meal that I personally had a hand in helping cook?
No one is in their rooms at the moment.
Since there's 10 minutes left, I see that Lyle's looking around. If you want, you can go find him and let him. I'm sure they're going to be close to the same place as they were. Do you want to go find anybody? Tell them to come down, grab some food, Lyle?
Lyle.
Telepathically, I'm gonna say to Lyle, "You can come with me."
Ah, Lyle actually was counting on his fingers, and just as he got eh, he just kind of looks around, and then he slowly walks out of the door and looks around, tries to find Harry.
This way. I'm saying telepathically, and I'm going to fairy passage shimmer under the door and pop up right in front of him, right here. I say out loud.
Lyle jumps and he almost hides behind a shield, and he waves and he points to the kitchen, and he mimes eating.
Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go find everyone first.
He gives a thumbs up, and then he motions for you to lead the way.
And I shimmer underneath the door crack, and then shimmer underneath this door crack.
Lyle, give me a dex save. Or a dex check.
That's cocked. Okay. That dex save?
Check.
Oh, I'm sorry. Check. I'm sorry.
No, I said save first. I meant check.
It's a 16 total.
You crinkle your nose a little bit. You're about to sneeze, but you catch yourself. That's it.
Pixie dust.
So you guys are heading upstairs?
Yep, in search of everybody. Come
Okay.
on, follow me. I'm saying telepathically.
We will. Okay, we will do you guys first. And go back to the other three. Unless the other three. I mean, this is while everything's cooking still, so. Depends on if you guys want to go or not.
One shall wait for the meal. Metame rumbles.
Okay. And so now, do you guys see the map?
Yep.
Okay. So, I'm just going to move you over here, move you over here, move you over here, and move you right there, and you right there. All right. So, you guys come up the stairs. And when you get to the top, you see at the table, Ketula and Ebder sitting there. If you look up, Veneer is where she was before, on the first floor. A little further down the bookshelf this time, with more books on benches and stuff. She's still trying to find books that need repairing and yada yada. How do you approach?
I'm going to fly right to the middle here, go up in the air, do spins and like circles, and go breakfast.
I'm gonna stand about here and just wait slightly and shuffle because everybody's looking my way.
Mind you, you guys, everyone is still humming. You can't stop humming. So between your words and everything, you go straight back into humming.
Is the little kid here?
She is not.
She is not. And is Veneer the little
Veneer's,
kid's
Galeby is the little girl's name.
Gale?
She Galeby Smallstone, and Ebder is her father, Ebder Smallstone.
Okay. And Ebder's
Uh,
here, right?
Yes, Ebder and Cthulhu are sitting at the table. They're just having some tea. He's still reading Wave's Grand Adventures, and she's doing some scholar work.
Okay, so I'm gonna like upside down like Spider-Man hang in front of him, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, do you know what this song is?" And I'm gonna hum it.
He's not paying any mind because he's actually had a good part in Wave's Adventures. It's where he was telling the story of fighting a sea monster, lake monster, and underwater. And then it just leaves, and he comes to the top and sees a group of misfits trying to take on this sea monster that he totally weakened on his own. And like he almost had it, then you guys got its attention. Or not you guys, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hold my hand out and using druidcraft, I'm gonna go, just like blow into my hand and create a puff of wind into his face.
God damn it, that was a good part. What is it?
Hey, do you know what this song is?
So he's gonna like squint an eye, like temples throbbing. He's like, "That's no, I do not, and I don't care."
But I heard your daughter singing it.
Well, she must have learned it from Crinkle. She's always hanging out with Crinkle.
I knew there was something up with that bird.
She's a little shifty, I might agree, but she does her job well, and that's what's important. Doing the job to its finest.
Do you want breakfast?
Mm,
Food?
is there meat this time?
Yeah. Yeah. They made meaty stuff, yeah. Yep.
Okay. He's gonna look intrigued, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll get down there in a second. Let me just finish this chapter."
Okay, and what about you? And I'm gonna look over at, was it Veneer is sitting next to him?
Tula. K''Tulah.
Okay, Ketula. Okay. And I'm gonna look over to Ketula. Hey, do you want to have breakfast?
Yeah. I'll head down in a minute. I just need to finish up this last decipher before I actually lose it.
Okay. And I'm gonna look up and go, Veneer!
Oh, jeez. Yes.
Hi, do you want breakfast?
No, I'm okay for right now.
Okay. I'm gonna flutter over to Lyle.
And Lyle's gonna look at you, shrug, and then start walking back.
Yep, I follow.
Okay. Doop. Nap switch. Okay. And what? By the time you guys get back, food's done. In those 10 minutes, what were the three of you doing?
One was waiting and salivating and rambling the dummy.
I'm gonna start handing him plates to set out for everybody. I know you're hungry, but it's polite to wait for everybody to show back up. And stop putting these at the table for everybody.
I'm going to take the plates and toss them on the table from exactly where I am.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Oh wait, this isn't while I'm there. Never mind.
Give me Dex check.
Kentucky. Oh, this one is looking for a 21.
Okay. So, yeah, all the plates land in a nice order, kind of like the Beauty and the Beast, where they're like tossing plates onto the table or stuff like that. Perfectly like symmetrical, spaced apart, perfectly ready to be served.
Eye contact never wavers.
Perfect.
Look at you. You got a secret talent, man.
This one is just hungry.
Yep, and I'd say I made enough plates for us because I don't know how many people are coming, and I cover the rest of the food for now. And
That's like
look around.
in anticipation.
Okay, you guys
Or
are
once I
back
get
now.
there. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'd
guys
say
are
that's
back
perfect.
there now.
Well, help yourself. I'm sure everybody will be down when they're ready.
Shovel food into my face hole.
The same. And especially get those damn taters.
So good on these
Definitely
taters.
He did. It would have taken me so much longer if I didn't have the help.
Too bad you guys didn't boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
I made a soup with them last night.
Oh, true. Thank you. Okay, so everyone's eating. Ebder comes down. Same with Katua. They come down. Everyone make maybe a perception check again, please.
You got it, dude.
$11.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to go down the line. Okay, 11. Sayuri?
17.
Val?
Dirty 20.
January?
Also a dirty 20.
Bon?
22.
Okay. Everyone notices that Ebder and Ketula are now humming the same tune. They don't notice it, but you guys notice it.
I'm gonna cock my head at them.
Lyle, you finally take aware that you are also humming said tune.
Oh, look, you all weird.
This one is wondering, fellow friends, newcomers, why are we all humming the same tune? This is most interesting.
Yes, I don't feel like I've ever heard this song before. I don't know why I know it so perfectly.
Fair, it's a magnificent tune.
Lyle's honestly enjoying it.
Understandable, my friend. But this does not make sense. There's a mystery in food.
Would you perhaps say this would be like a Candlekeep mystery? I've heard about those.
I would
So,
perhaps say that
Belle,
filled
you
my-
die.
Oh, dang it.
Thought it was good.
So Abder and Kaitula, they get their food. They thank everyone. Abder kind of begrudgingly thanks, and they head their way back
Heading
to
that way.
Fuck off.
Making their way.
Back to the table. What are you guys doing?
I would like to sneak down to the end of the hall and listen at the bird's door.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Alrighty, I just want to see if anyone's in there. I don't know if you can handle this perception check.
Oh, really?
It's a 9.
Can't make any 9. Hard to tell. Can't really make anything out. You don't know if she's in there or not.
Knock knock. Knock knock. Na na knock knock knock. Na na knock knock knock. Na na knock knock. Na 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 knock. Na na knock knock
Nope.
knock. Na na knock knock knock. No? No answer?
You hear... Yeah, nothing. No answer.
And the others went upstairs already?
Ebder and Ketula?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna flutter back to the kitchen. I'm gonna say, guys, shh. There's something up with the bird. I think we should ransack their room.
This is.
Oh well, that's not very hospitable. We don't even know her like that. I think we gotta.
I was gonna raise a big old eyebrow at you.
Okay. Hear me out. So upstairs, I was talking to them, and he had said that Ebder had said that his daughter was hanging out with that bird over there, and probably learned this song from the bird. So I'm thinking we might be able to find answers about this never-ending, really catchy tune stuck in our heads.
Well, how about I go give it a try? I noticed she ate my food last night. Maybe I can get her to answer the door. I talked through the door when I went to leave it for her.
Okay. And I'm going to kind of follow, but go in, like, this room. I can't place myself right behind the door, but yeah, I'm right behind the door. With it cracked a little bit, watching.
Are you being sneaky?
Of course I'm attempting to be sneaky.
Okay. You know, I gotta ask because sometimes when you ask people to be if they're being sneaky and they just say no, bad things happen.
Yeah, like showing their teeth to the entire town and getting us ran out of town. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cries and halfling. Cries and halfling. Thanks.
You want me to roll you a stealth check?
Yes, please.
Oh god, you're not going to be able to handle this one. It's a nat 1.
Okay, so you're the sneakiest of the sneaky sneakers,
Oh yeah.
or so they say.
So they say.
Belle, are you knocking on the door?
Yes, I'm gonna knock, but I'm gonna talk as I'm knocking.
Okay,
Well-
go ahead.
Hello there. Is anybody in there? I'm the one who brought you that nice soup last night. I noticed the bowl's not out here. Hoping you had a good dinner. I made a big old breakfast, and I'm hoping that little one's in there with you. Got to start with a nice full belly for your day.
No answer. At this point, you guys can kind of tell that no one's there.
Yeah, no one's actually in the room.
Yep.
So
I think we're gonna have to look for him.
in a way that I think is sneaky, but I'm actually like shouting it, I'm going to say, "Hey! We should break in the door again. Shh, quiet. We don't want them to hear us."
Honey, I got. Go ahead.
Plate of food in my hand. I shall walk down the hall, sneakily, most sneakily, and then kick down the door again.
Oh Lord, y'all are gonna get us in so much trouble.
Okay, give me a health check and a athletics check.
Okay.
Oh,
For the stealth check, I see 24.
okay. You're actually the sneakiest of the... Oh, even higher.
And then we go right here before anybody notices I moved.
I probably don't even see you at this point.
What's your passive perception?
Not high enough.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Are you ready for
Um,
my athletics?
Yeah, because we know you're good at those.
Perfect. So, with my 24 sneak, I combine it with a number 5 athletics.
so, so you sneak ever so sneakily past through Yuri and right next to Belle, and for some reason she can't see you. And you go to kick down this door, right? And in doing so, you know when you like step off a curb wrong and it like shocks your knee?
Oh god, I hate that, yeah.
So,
Positivity.
so that happens, and you stumble and you spill your food.
And all the food that was in my mouth just all over the one next to me.
What'd you do that for?
Do it for what are you talking about?
Oh, Bon, you made a mess everywhere.
What? This was like this when I got here. What are you talking about? How did you not notice? Oh,
Bon.
messy. I'm just gonna walk away back to the kitchen.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
I'm gonna start cleaning up the food he dropped.
I would like to barrel down the hall, grab onto Bon, and like a stampede, like an angry rhinoceros, go through the door.
I try and flutter up before, like, if I notice that they're, like, bolting down the hall, I'm gonna try and fly up out of their reach.
Do I
You're-
notice they're coming? Because I'm crouched down picking up the food right in front of the door.
So you grab Bon and pull him with you.
I would like to attempt to, yes.
Give me contested strength checks.
Okay.
Strength for Bon to see if you can pull away, and then see if you can confirm the grab.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, 18.
13.
13?
See.
Okay. So, Bon, as you're headed back down towards the kitchen, you see this gnome just coming at you and grabs you by your knee and starts dragging you along, and you're going to try to barrel forward to break the door open.
Yes, I'm just running head on into the door like a pissed off rhinoceros.
Okay, give me, since you're pulling him, you're going to have some drag. So give me a athletics check with disadvantage.
Can I try to jump out of the way? Do I see him?
You guys are fine. You don't have to jump out of the way.
Okay, good.
You can like put your back up against the wall, and of course, so you can just fly up.
16. I got a 15 and a 12, so.
16. Okay. So you're running, and you have this kind of bit of a lag because you're pulling Bon, and he's like flailing about because you grabbed his bad knee that he just fucked up. And you go to hit the door, and it does not budge, and you take 2 points of bludgeoning self damage because you were trying to go full throttle. Okay.
Miles watching from afar with a little bit of egg that just kind of sticking out of his beard.
I love it. All right. And at this moment,
We cracked the door.
together,
Yes.
Who-
We cracked the door together.
Y'all, it might be better just go look for them in the other parts of the library. I'm sure they're here.
Oh, we bust down the door.
Oh Lord, she's just gonna throw her hands up and like walk back down and like, I'm not gonna be here when they break that door down. I have nothing to do with that.
I'm gonna lean over and talk to this door real quick. Excuse me, Mr. Door. Listen to me. You don't take your eyes off of me, okay? Listen. You're going to open for us one way or another. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. I prefer the hard way, but you know. Okay. Now.
Hold on real quick. From above, I'm gonna sprinkle down some pixie dust and give you guidance.
I have a fairy guiding me to destroy you, Door.
make me a dex check, Bon.
Do you want?
Okay. Oh yeah. 13.
Was that with your
Oh.
guidance?
What do I add for guidance again?
D4.
D4. Fuck, that's gone forever. Give me a D4.
I'll
It's
put-
gone forever.
I'm just gonna say this now, so you don't waste your D4. This is just to sneeze. Every time pixie dust comes into play, y'all are gonna make a dex check.
Okay, fair. So yeah, 13 then.
13. You sneeze.
That is acidic snot, Door. Just you wait. It will take hold and rot you from the inside, I promise. Now, you shall open.
And I'm gonna attack it with my rapier.
You're going to attack it with your rapier.
Oh yeah. Right
I
at the
will
handle.
smack it with my axe.
Okay. Let's see. You guys, I swear to God.
Can I say
Um,
Belle is like goes into the kitchen. She doesn't want to be any part of this. She's gonna go start cleaning like I had nothing to do with it. Lyle, you wanna come help me do some dishes?
Lyle's gonna shake his head because he enjoys watching.
Oh look.
I could just go underneath, but I have a feeling there might be a trap on the other side because she saw me do that before.
I figured Lyle was gonna stay and watch. Belle's in the kitchen. She's cleaning up. She has no idea what they were doing. She is not gonna be held responsible for their actions.
Hold on, I have to look for something.
Burn the fireflies!
Where is it?
I will say Lyle is also keeping an eye out.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Surely
Lyle.
I'll just run back to the other room. I run
Um.
Olympic speed walk. Gotta get the hips in it.
Of your PC so much.
That is a total of 15.
Okay. You don't see or hear anyone coming down. You guys are pretty clear right now. Bon, make me an attack roll against the door.
Okay, dokie. Oh my goodness, you are not going to believe this. 24.
You said what?
24.
24.
This is correct. It's beautiful. A natural 18 plus, I don't know,
Okay.
86.
Okay. 24. Go ahead and roll damage. Because it's a fucking door.
Beautiful, beautiful, yes. This is what I like to hear. This is going to be a 9 of piercing.
9 piercing. So you jab your rapier into the door and it splinters and it does that little, you know, those pegs behind doors in the bathrooms and stuff, and they're like spring loaded, and it goes. um. Uh. January, you were also making an attack.
Yes. I was going to smack the door also.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
uh, 7.
So you go to hit this door, right? And
Yep.
you don't know if it's because, like, Bon already hit it, or you're dazed from hitting the door with your head, or what, but you, like, cleave into... You hit the door, but not doing damage. You just, like, get a scrape, like a little wood shaving, and that's it.
Thorn whip.
Thorn whip?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get a little closer to the ground and I'm gonna calibrate myself up. And then I'm gonna reach my arm back and a thorny whip is going to made of magic is going to form in my hand and I'm just gonna whip it forward at the door.
Whip it good. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Make me an attack roll.
You beat me to it. I was gonna do it.
Oh, with a natural 20.
Okay, roll me some damage.
Oh yeah.
One could say she whipped it as good as it got.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's only a d6.
Yeah, give me double the damage for a natural 20.
So it's 3, so that would be 6 piercing damage altogether.
Okay. So, you guys are attacking this fucking door like it's the evilest thing in the world right now. And with that thorn whip, with the extra damage, you manage to scrape it up a little bit. There's thorns sticking into it now, a rapier sticking into it, and a nice clean shave off the door.
Okay.
And it's still standing.
So with Thorn Whip, I can pull. Oh no, never mind. It says pull a creature up to 10 feet closer to you. That wouldn't work on the door.
A minute. Did anybody try the handle?
Not unless it was a door golem.
No.
I'm gonna try the handle and open it.
It's locked.
Son of a bitch.
Lyle's gonna come down the hall and just put a boot to it.
I was gonna say, Lyle, give me one more perception check before you do that.
Oh, avec plaisir. I was just gonna say after that thorny whip, is anything attract attention? That's cocked. It's cocked again. That's a natural 1.
You don't hear or see shit. You can barely hear and see the people in front of you.
Yeah, I just think we're just like this door is impeding my friends, and I want to get through it.
I'm gonna pull out a tinderbox and a torch and just look over at Lyle.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna hold a hand and just. Gah.
I'm gonna hand in my tinderbox.
So
I'm trying to muscle my way through this door.
you're trying to muscle your way through this door.
Oh yes, I am.
Muscly muscle. Okay, give me a strength check.
That's a natural 19 for a 26.
Okay. All right. So all your attempts, except Belle's, futile. Doing damage to the door, but futile. And Lyle comes in. You said with your boot, right?
Yes.
Okay.
One kick!
So in similar fashion as to Bon, goes and puts his boot to the door, and it bursts open.
I'm motion to the door as if I'm a fancy concierge.
And I didn't give the description last time because it was quick. This room is crawling with wingless larval fireflies. Hundreds of these tiny glowworms cling to every surface, shedding light throughout. A canvas hammock hangs between two pillars near the center of the room. An engraving of a goat wearing a crown leans against the north wall.
Is one
Um,
God. Oh, sorry.
I need everyone's passive perceptions real quick.
17.
Belle.
Oh, 1 second. It's a +3. Perception goes off what? I'm sorry?
Your passive perception, it's under your AC.
Yeah, it's right under your health bar, but also it's 10 plus your perception.
Oh, okay. So my passive perception is a 13.
So you said 17, right?
Yep. I know Bonds is much higher too.
January?
13.
Bond.
21.
Jesus. Lyle.
Also a 13.
Okay, so Yuri and Bond. When you guys do you guys enter the room?
Hesitate.
Oh, you're
yeah.
goddamn right.
Okay, so when you guys enter the room, you see an occasional glow coming from a semicircular gap where the north wall meets the west wall.
Seeing this little one.
That looks like a secret doorway.
Yes, we have to go check it out, yes?
Oh, yeah. All
Okay,
right,
perfect.
follow me. And I'm gonna go through the crack, if there is a crack.
There's no crack. There's it's a semicircular gap, like a small little hole. It doesn't lead to anywhere, but with your perception, you can see that there's a switch inside.
A switch. Do you see this, Catman? There's a switch.
Already walking up with my rapier.
No.
Of course.
I don't think we need to kill the switch.
It's not kill it, just a little poke, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna go
Kill
over
switch
here.
engage.
Right.
I'm gonna go over here. You poke it with your rapier.
Aggressively stab this hole.
Oh my god.
Okay. So give me a Give me a. You're stabbing the hole, correct?
Yeah, like I put the rapier in and I just ah!
Okay, simple enough. The toggle activates, and a 5-foot wide panel releases and can be slid to the side to reveal a bank of small storage spaces.
Ooh, what's that?
Lyle is intrigued.
I also want to. So you said there was a statue that was like a goat head, right?
It is a engraving of a goat wearing a crown.
Can I kind of inspect it a little bit and see if I maybe recognize it from anywhere? Yeah, of like what this might be. Is it a deity? Is it I don't know.
Give me a history check.
You got it, dude. How's in that one suit you?
Fucking lovely. You don't know shit.
No, and I got a +1, so hey.
You don't know shit.
Guys, this is a really cool thing.
Yeah, the crown is awesome, and that's it.
This one
So-
is unexpected storage. Oh, sorry.
Nope, go ahead.
Would like to
DM.
inspect storage.
Yes.
I have as a racial trait detect magic once a day, and I'ma pop it in this room.
Detect magic. Okay. All right. Bon, what were you gonna say?
Oh, this one is just going to look in the storage spaces and see if there's anything interesting.
Okay. So, we'll do you in a second. Lyle. Bon, what you see in the storage space, I won't need you to make a perception. You see an amber ring, an ornate curved dagger, a set of four intricately shaped glass bottles with nothing in them, a potion of gaseous form, and a potion of heroism. You also see a book.
This one is taking all of those things.
Okay. With your detect magic, Lyle, nothing goes off except for a glow on said book.
A book that my friend Bond here is putting in onto his person.
Yes.
Before he puts it, I guess, in his bag, I'm gonna stop his arm, and I'm going to look at it and then make a magical gesture into his face.
This one is going to notice and understand. And oh shit! Get it off me! Get it off me! Oh my goodness! Oh god! Throw the book.
Everyone roll initiative. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so you dropped the book.
Yes.
Okay. When you drop the book, it let me get to it. It opens up. Right?
Oh, is it a
And
mimic?
it opens up. First off, this children's book is a mechanical curiosity of gnomish design, with a cover made of wood and copper. The front cover bears a faded, hand-painted rendering of a round millstone. The book is square, 18 inches along each edge of the cover. A silver music box set into the book's spine is heavily dented at one end. The book has no pages in the typical sense, and when it opens, it reveals pop-up cutaway illustration. The first page is of a quaint watermill made of painted panels of wood, tin, canvas, and leather. It's a clockwork device designed to animate four separate scenes while a music box built into it. Book spine plays a metallic tune that implants a rhyme in the minds of those who hear it. You guys don't know this yet. I read too far. So, the first book opens, and the music box, or the first page opens, and the music box starts playing. And in the music box, this was going to be the player's handout that I had, but the picture was too blurry. So I'll just read it off to you guys. In the first scene, mother chops off the feet and ear of her husband with a scythe, and along to that scene it sings, see a mother scything wheat, forgotten husband sleeping near. With one swing she took his feet, with another took his ear. And then the music box says, does the shadow have a name? Shimshime. Causes grief, avoids the blame? Shimshime.
Okay, that
As-
sounds really familiar, guys. That's like the dolls that we found.
It's also the tune you've been humming.
I'm not going to lie to you people. This is most creepy. I shall.
Second
I use
page, music goes continues. Second page flips to another pop-up. This depicts family dog bites off the mother's hand as it sings, "See a dog that knows how to heal, never heeds plea nor command. Mother gave it a tasty meal, dog chose instead to eat her hand. Does the shadow have a name? Shimshime. Causes grief, avoids the blame? Shimshime."
At this second refrain, I'm going to run and get Belle. I'm first of all going to make a perception check of that hallway leading up.
Go for it.
Yeah, I was also going to suggest we kind of move into this room over here. Because, we're kind of in this bird's room.
Okay, give me perception, and if you guys would like to move, go for it.
Perception. Okay, that is a 14.
You're good. No
And,
sound, no nothing. It's morning still, so everyone's kind of like working upstairs.
I'm going to be in the hallway of the kitchen, and I'm gonna look pretty frantic, and I'm just gonna wave Belle over, and then pull a thumb down the hallway.
I'll
Book
look
with us,
up.
by the way.
I'll look up,
Say that
like,
again?
probably. She.
I thought that she was down in the kitchen.
Hold on. Yeah, she's in the kitchen. Go ahead, Belle. Then we'll get to you, Sayuri.
Oh, I would probably look up with, like, soap all over my hands from doing dishes. Oh, Lord, and, like, start patting myself off, and why do you look so upset? Is everything all right? And I'm gonna, like, make my way and follow him to the room. When I go in, I immediately look at everybody. What did you all do?
Before you guys can say anything, the last verse comes out. The page turns, and in this scene, the sun. Just a second. Okay. So you guys, in the next pop-up, the sun drowns in a river while washing clothes, and it sings, "See a son doing his chore, washing clothes for folk in town. Fell into the river's roar, sank to the bottom and drowned. Does the shadow have a name? Shimshime. Causes grief, avoids the blame? Shimshime." And it goes to turn the page again, which doesn't play. And it starts all over again.
I'm gonna look at
And
Belle
the
and say, look,
the
you
ne-
see? Sorry.
The next page does not flip open as to the description. The book is dented, and the music box is dented. Go ahead.
I'm gonna look at Belle and I'm gonna say, look. At the beginning, it showed them with a scythe and cutting off feet, just like the dolls that we found. Oh.
Oh, Lord, if this is what they're reading that poor little kid, no wonder she's making dolls like that.
Yeah. And it's playing
can-
that same tune that has been stuck in our heads.
Can I pick it up and make, like, an Arcana check on it?
What exactly are you looking for? Because Lyle already detected magic on it.
Okay, maybe, okay, can I make a history check on it to see if I have, like, anywhere I've been around a lot of kids, ever heard them talk of this story?
Sure, make me a history check.
Okay. Oh, never mind, that's a 4.
You don't know shit.
Interesting.
It's a pretty book if it wasn't broken.
Yeah. Can I run a history check, being that I'm a gnome and it's a gnome thing?
Gnomish design?
Gnomish design. Maybe maybe I'd be familiar with the.
Yeah, give me a history check. Because you're a gnome, I'll give you advantage.
Woo! Wait.
Because you're looking at it and it's like, I've seen this work before, so go ahead.
I'm I'm gonna need this advantage. Oh, well, that's fucking useful. So I got a 5, and then, listen to this shit. I got a 6. So that's an 8.
So you know a little bit more than Belle does. It's a really nice book. Pop-up. You've never seen pop-up in your culture before.
This is pretty cool. You said it was broken?
Yes, it is. The music box is dented, and that's what keeps it from finishing the book.
Can I try and fix it?
In a second. Actually, we're at this time. You're gonna hear Ketula's muffled voice coming from upstairs, and she seems very upset. You can only make out
Shut the door!
you can make out small words, more like a, and I didn't want to be stuck. This is bullshit. I didn't agree to this. She's still upstairs. She's that alarmed.
I'm gonna look saucer-eyed at Belle.
I'm going to. Hey, why don't she try to fix that book? And if anybody wants to go with me, I'll go upstairs and see what's going on.
This one shall go with you, but very sneakily. Maybe to the top of the steps, just so we can hear, maybe
Yeah.
see, not be noticed, just in case.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to lie. This one is very creepy.
Okay. With that, we are going to take a quick 5-minute break.
Sounds good. Do you want me to put on the be right back screen?
Yes, please.
All right. We'll
And
be right
we'll
back,
be-
guys. Sorry, guys.
Yep, we'll be back, you nerds.
We're good.
Okay, and we're back right now. And okay, so the party has found Shimshime's bedtime rhyme, and Belle and Bond were headed upstairs to see what the commotion was about.
Correct.
Oh, and Sayuri.
And Sayuri, so Lyle and January are staying down here.
I'd follow along, but I'm not gonna go like in or upstairs.
I thought you were fixing the book.
Oh yeah, I'm fixing the book. Sorry.
Okay, so you have the book. Lyle, you're staying with January.
Yes, I'm keeping watch for creepy things.
Okay. Okay, we'll handle you three first. I will change the map around.
And we'll be
y'all-
all stealthy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, go ahead and make me stealth checks.
Just out of curiosity, would our dark vision give us advantage on these stealth checks?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
So you all get double disadvantage for the stealth checks.
What?
Aw, but I rolled a 21.
I'm just kidding. What's your stealth? So you're
21.
okay. Belle.
That would be a 14.
Okay, and Bond.
25.
Okay. So you guys, because of the past 20s, you're fine, Belle. And you, who's leading? What's the marching order?
I think I was heading up the stairs first.
Okay, so we'll put you here-ish. Perfect. All right. So you hear, Ketula better now, and she's like, I don't know why you had to lock the hatch. I don't understand what's going on. I don't like being confined. I really don't like being confined. And she's looking up to the top floor as Veneer is looking down. And Abder's like, no, I don't care. I got work to do. And he goes back to reading his book. And you see Crinkle. Actually, make me a perception check.
Okay.
The three of you.
D3.
22.
I'm sorry, what was that, Sayuri?
22.
Okay, Belle.
It's a solid 13.
Bon.
D3.
Okay. Over here, Bon and Sayuri, you notice Crinkle. And by her father, you see Galeby. And Galeby's just kind of looking at the commotion. And Veneer says, Crinkle's just doing stuff with fireflies, like putting them in lanterns and stuff like that. And you hear Veneer speak down to Ketula and Ebder, and she's like, I'm sorry, but I have to. And she says, when I first arrived at Candlekeep, the Avowed were concerned about a singing madness. A book merchant had been afflicted with it and was put into isolation after several Avowed began singing the song as well. He pauses and frowns a little bit. I don't know what happened to him or the others. This was 600 years ago. And as she's descending the stairs and comes down to the floor, here, You hear her humming, and she shakes it off and stops humming. And she says, I've alerted the Avowed and sealed the exit to stop whatever this is from spreading. I need to speak with the others to see if they're infected as well. And she starts heading towards the party.
At that point, we come up the steps. So you're telling me you kept this secret from us? Probably dangerous. This does not sound good. This one does not like this.
Well, I didn't know that it was happening again. And in order for us to make it not spread anymore, I had to seal the hatch.
I mean, this is understandable, but the very least common courtesy you could have given us is at least one, warn us of this. How do we stop it?
I'm not sure. I can't make any educated guesses, but maybe you can find something in all of this as she gestures to the library.
Well, what's up past that hatch?
That's the house of rest. I can't let
Oh,
anybody leave here. Not until we figure this out.
While all this is happening, I want to come over here, cast Detect Thoughts on Crinkle.
Okay.
Let's see. I can focus my mind on any one creature that I can see within 30 feet of me. I initially learned the surface thoughts, what's most on its mind in that moment. As an action, I can switch, yada yada yada. I can probe deeper. It would be a wisdom saving throw. But questions verbally directed at the target creature naturally shape the course of its thoughts, so this spell is particularly effective as part of an interrogation.
Okay.
And yeah, just for a second, I am concentrating on this. For a second, I just want to listen to Crinkle's thoughts. She won't know unless I probe deeper.
Okay. Crinkle's thoughts are she's old, so she's cranky all the time. She's working on switching out lanterns with fireflies and everything. And in her mind, she is also humming Shimshime's bedtime rhyme. That's it.
I was
can
muted.
Oh, go ahead.
So out loud, I'm going to say, it would be pretty awkward if somebody had this bedtime rhyme book hidden in their room, wouldn't it? And I'm gonna look directly at Crinkle and listen to her thoughts.
Okay, she is going to. You feel and hear her gasp in her mind, and she tries to not show any body movement that would depict her unnerviness, but she's what's the word I'm looking for? Disheveled, like, oh fuck.
I'm gonna probe deeper. Can you have her make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes I can. Okay.
And she will
12.
a 12. That's a fail. And she will know that I'm probing in her mind now. Now with that, I gain insight into her reasonings, her emotional state, and something that looms large in her mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates, etc. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm sorry, what was the first part of that again?
Insight into its reasonings, if any.
Okay. Her reasonings are she likes shiny things and cool stuff. That's why she took the book. Something that's looming. She really cares for these fireflies. That's her job, and she's done it for so long. She's just getting old and not as fast.
Aw, maybe I don't not trust her as much.
And what was the other thing? You said looming and reasonings, and then there was one more.
Emotional state.
She's scared only because she knows she shouldn't be taking things, but it's just in her nature. And once again, she's like, "Oh fuck," and has a feeling of remorse, like she's sorry.
So telepathically, I'm going to say, it's okay, but where did you find this book? And maybe I don't not trust you as much as I thought before. And if you think it, I can hear it right now. Because I have detect thoughts up.
Okay, so in her mind, she's looking around and sees you, and in her mind, she says, "It was just a book that needed repair, but I liked it a lot, and I took it."
Well, you don't know anything else about it?
No, I really just like the way it looks.
It does look really cool. Well, here, let me help you with these fireflies, and I'm gonna shift detect thoughts to the little kid.
I was going to talk to the little kid.
Well, there you go. I'll be listening to its thoughts, to her thoughts while you talk to her. And I'm gonna help Crinkle with the fireflies while that's going on.
Okay, so when you detect thoughts on Gailby, she
I'll only know surface thoughts because I haven't probed deeper.
Okay, so you see she's kind of wondering what's going on. She's like kind of her dad's there reading the book. He doesn't really care, but she's kind of like looking around nervously, holding on to the back of his robes, and just looking at Veneer and back to Cthulhu because Cthulhu is still trying to persuade Veneer to open the latch and the hatch. And what are you saying to the child, Bill?
Okay. I get low. Like, just high level with her. Hi, little one. I just wanted to tell you, I saw those beautiful dolls you made.
So Gailby is an energetic kid who lives with her father. She loves to draw and insists on sharing her drawings with her father before bedtime. And she wears a yellow hooded cape that hides her short, curly black hair, and she is missing one of her front teeth. It's funny that you asked that if she was missing teeth because she literally is missing a front tooth.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
So she's there, kind of peeking around the chair at you, Belle. And I'm sorry, what was it you asked?
I just was telling her I saw some of those little dolls you made. You're really good at that.
Oh, thank you.
How can you tell me your name? I've been just most eager to meet you.
Oh, my name's Gailby.
Oh, honey, why are you hiding? Come on out.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you don't.
As she is also humming the tune.
Oh, honey, you don't worry yourself about grown-up problems. That's why people like us are here. Can you tell me why do you like making those dolls? Is there maybe a bedtime story you like to read?
No, not a bedtime story. I just have dreams.
And that's where you figure to make these dolls from? They from your dreams?
Yeah, ever since I learned this song from Mrs. Crinkle or Miss Crinkle, I started having dreams about about this lady. Dad, is it okay if I tell her? Oh, what? Just are you interrogating my daughter?
Oh, heavens no. I love children. I mean, where I'm from, we're just a big, old, close-knit family. I mean, you should see how many brothers and sisters I have. It's just nice to see a fresh young face. And I just want to make sure she looks a little worried, with all this hustle and bustle that the adults are doing.
Yeah, it is a real problem that Veneer locked us in here. How are we supposed to get supplies? I'm sorry, but it has. We're well stocked enough to figure this out before it does anything else. I'm not sure what.
Does she look worried hearing that, this poor little kid?
Galeby is. Make me an insight check.
Okay. Insight. Oh, that's a natural 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay, so you see Galeby. She's not per se scared because she always has her father next to her, and she it looks worried though. She feels like she might be in trouble because you're questioning her about her dolls. And she made them as playthings, but she knows they came to her in a dream. As you guys know, the dolls are a depiction of the first pop-up in the book.
Yeah. I'm going to try to probe a little deeper into her mind with my detect thoughts to see if I can get a feel for the dreams that she's talking about.
Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, Belle. So because she is a child, you can automatically probe deeper.
Okay.
And so reasonings, looming, and what again?
Emotional state.
Okay, her emotional state is concerned and a small amount of fear of getting in trouble. The looming thing is misses her mom.
Oh.
And reasonings, she likes Crinkle, so she's everyone else is always elves or humans or things you see all the time. Kenku she's young, she's only 8, so she's first time seeing a Kenku, and so she's kind of attached to her at the hip just because to be fun, and Crinkle doesn't mind her. She's like a nana per se.
Aw.
And yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be listening in to her thoughts as Belle's talking to her about her dreams.
Okay. Val, any more questions?
I'm not going to push her too hard. Just be like, sit down, crisscross applesauce in front of her. Well, growing up, I had a bunch of little ones like you around. And I just enjoy being around you. Ever you need someone to talk to or hang out with, you want to talk to me about anything, you can. Ain't nobody worried about that. I've just been excited to meet you, honey. Have you ever pet a badger?
No, and she perks up a little bit.
And I have Snoot in his little hammock in front of me. And I'm going to pull him out and look at him in the face. Now, Snoot, let's show what we can do. And I'm going to reach into my pocket and grab a little seed out and put it in Snoot's hand. And all right, go show her. And then I'm going to use druid craft. So, like, imagine Snoot goes up on his hind legs with a little seed in his hand, and it blooms into like a daisy.
And she perks up, and Siri, you feel almost every concern and fear fade from her, and now she's full of joy and wonder. And she steps out from behind her father and goes to pet Snoot.
And he is the goodest boy. He's just gonna go up closer and just start sniffing her to where it tickles. His little nose all over the place. There we go. No need to have a pretty face like that, all scrunched up with worry.
And she's gonna look up to you with wide eyes. Can I touch your ears?
Of course you can, and she's gonna get lower. You can even touch the horns too, honey.
And she's gonna boop the ears and boop the horns, and then she's gonna run off down to her room, giggling.
I'm gonna say telepathically to both Belle and Vaughn. Well, they said we could find something out by going through these books? Is that what they were talking about? Might as well get to
I
it.
believe so. I'm gonna look over at oh shit, I have his name written down. That's next to me. Her dad. Ugh. Back to that page. Ebdor?
Ebder, yes.
Yeah, Ebdur, sorry. And hey. So can you tell me, where a section of here would be that would have some nursery rhymes and things that I would love to spend some time with your kid. She really makes me miss home, and it looks like you need some extra hands.
Well, everything down here is pretty jumbled up. That's why we're down here. We're here to fix books and put them in order. So everything's pretty not where they're supposed to be.
Oh, that's no worry then. I'm sure I can find something. But you mind if I hang out with your little girl a little more? I mean, she is just splendid. Good job on your part.
Oh, thank you. It's been tough on us since her mother passed. And she was a high scribe here, one of the avowed, and the best of us. I appreciate, and you're gonna see him kind of soften from his rough exterior, and just kind of go back to looking at the book, but he's looking past the book, thinking of his wife, late wife.
Oh heavens, I didn't mean to press anywhere. But, I mean, if you're okay with me talking to her, if you don't mind, can I ask what happened so I don't accidentally touch any ground that would make her uncomfortable? I had her feeling pretty good.
Well, as you know, here in Candlekeep, I mean, obviously something is going on here, and there's always fucking something going on here in this place. Not here in the Firefly Cellar itself, just in Candlekeep itself. There's always fucking something going on with these books. And I lost my wife to a book. Of all fucking things, a book. And he's gonna slam his book down and stand up and just kind of, I'm sorry. And he's going to step away and go upstairs and sit in one of those overstuffed couches.
Oh, honey, you just take your time. You ever need to talk, you tell me. I'm like just saying that as he walks off, and I'm gonna look back at Yuri
I'm gonna start
and
digging.
like look a little sad.
I'm gonna start. Oh my god! We haven't had audio on. Oh wait, yeah, we have. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong audio. There it is.
I was gonna say I just checked it like a minute or two ago.
Sorry, guys. I forgot what output and input I had. But yeah, I'm gonna start.
I was going to say, well, let's start from the top.
No! I'm going to. I'm gonna start shuffling through those books that they had mentioned. When we first got up here. Trying to look into this
Okay.
mystery a little bit.
Excuse me. So, all these books, you're not really getting much. There's, Veneer only knew what she told you, and yeah, you're not getting much. Ketula, as she's pacing, actually right by you guys, she's pacing, and she just looks uncomfortable. She's rubbing her hands together, and she's like, I really don't like being stuck in one place. Saying to herself, muttering, she's like, I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do now. And she's gonna head back to her room as well.
Uh-oh.
And Bon, are you doing anything?
I would have sneakily followed the little girl as she ran past me back to her room. Just to check and keep an eye, and then kind of want to go back down and see if they've made any progress with the book as well.
Yeah, I'd say I'd want to head back down too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on my way, like, can I grab a plate of food? Because I'm gonna want to take that to Gilby.
Okay. There's nothing else you guys want to do here right now?
I want to touch base with everybody, like, because they have the other book downstairs.
Okay, so we'll switch back to downstairs and see what everyone else was doing before you guys meet back up.
I'm gonna try and fix this book.
Okay,
When you're...
so you're trying to fix the book.
Yeah.
And Lyle, what are you doing? You're keeping watch, you said, right?
That and trying to make it look like we didn't just ransack this bird person's belongings. Put the secret latch back. Put all the things back, so it doesn't look like we found out everything. It just looks like we just found all the glowworms.
Okay. Yeah, because the door is pretty fucked up from being attacked and then beaten open. So.
One would assume.
Okay, so before the three of you reach them, Lyle, give me a perception check. And, January, give me... Hold on, I'm looking for it. Give me... Where the fuck is it? give me. There it is. I need 3. You're fixing the book, right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 3 dexterity checks.
You also have inspiration.
I
Just want to
do.
put that out there. And
I do.
my roll was a 14.
Okay. Um, you hear the faint footsteps of everyone walking away as they're stealthily. I mean, you can barely hear it, but you know that's where they're going. So they're walking away and going up the stairs. That's it. Um. Yeah. 3 dexterity checks, please, January.
So, my first one was a natural 1. I'm gonna use lucky.
Okay.
So I don't break the damn thing. Oh, that's much better. 15. 17.
Okay. So a 17 for your hold on. So for your first one
Yeah.
is a 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a intelligence saving throw, please.
And is this a magical effect? Magic.
I mean, yes, but it's also an effect of trying to fix
just-
the book. So
I
I'm
just need to know because I have a thing called Gnome Cunning, which I have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic. Which is why I'm asking.
okay. Yeah, go for it. Give me intelligence with advantage. Saving throw.
Yep. Oh, natural 20. And the other one was a 5. 22.
Okay. So 22. You take. Okay, you take. Uh, 17 points of psychic damage halved because you saved. So let's say 7 points of psychic damage. Or 8 points, sorry, round up.
Okay, so
Right?
8.
That's how that works?
It's DM discretion. Either you can round up or down. It's totally up to you.
Okay, well, we'll do 7. 7 psychic.
Okay.
Do you wish to continue fixing the book?
Damn right I do.
Okay, give me another dexterity check.
Okay. I'm gonna die fixing this damn book.
You have one more check after this, by the way.
Yeah. 15, 17 again.
Okay, as you're working into this mechanism, you're hitting all the right spots, but you make me another intelligence saving throw as your mind is being whispered to by Shimshime. Just no words, just.
I'm still going and humming along with advantage. Oh, that's not that great. Wait, inspiration. I'm gonna use inspiration. And I'll just reroll 1. I got a natural 1 and the other 2. Much better. 14.
14? Okay.
Yeah.
You take. You take 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And as you go to make the next check, Lyle, give me a perception check. This might be a 3-shot, guys.
So exciting.
And it is 12.
Okay. You hear a little tiny feet pitter patter and some giggling, and she's not being stealthy at all. She's a kid, and you hear just some giggling and little pitter patter feet go into this room. And that's it. Um, the three of you that were coming downstairs are actually, I'm gonna say, Lyle, you heard um, the small footsteps, and then a few minutes later, you hear softer footsteps because she's a tabaxi and go into the room next to you, and you hear her faintly pacing. And then the three of you that were coming downstairs during these checks and everything, this is all happening. You make it halfway through the long hall, about here, and before you can go back into um, trying to fix the final piece, everyone hears. "Ah!"
Oh, jeez.
What? From where?
Coming,
Ow.
sorry, coming from upstairs.
Book it back up
I
there.
would immediately run upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah, I would turn and run right back up the stairs.
Scramble, bramble, drawing my sword.
Shannon can't hear you. Bell.
If I
Okay, hold
if
on.
I
Everyone, one at a time. Okay, so Sayuri, what are you doing?
I'm go fluttering right back up those stairs.
Okay, Bell.
I'm actually gonna run to the child, and I assume that me and Lyle pass each other, and I'll be like, "Help them!" And I'm gonna run in with the little girl and shut the door.
Okay, January.
I'm gonna shove my work in progress in my backpack and haul my little no-mess upstairs.
Bod.
Immediately turn around and sprint right upstairs.
And Lyle, you're also going up.
Yep, with sword in hand.
Okay. So, let me. And Bell, you said you're with Galeby?
Yeah, I go in her room and like I'm trying not to look distressed. I'm just gonna go in and shut the door and be like, "Hi, honey."
So she was in the middle of drawing, and she almost heard the scream, but you managed to deter her attention. And we'll get back to you in a minute, Belle.
Yep.
Everyone else, we are going back upstairs.
Up and down and up and down.
And we'll move you over here. Everyone go to the stairs, please. And at the table, you see. Okay, so a shrill sound tears through the Firefly cellar, overpowering all other noise. Though it rapidly rises to an uncanny pitch, those of you who go upstairs recognize Ebder's voice in his body. As he hums the rhyme feverishly, his body is paralyzed.
Oh no.
Over to him and try to see if I can unparalyze him somehow.
He's cold to the touch, and he continues singing the rhyme, or humming the rhyme, over and over. How are you trying to unparalyze him?
That's a good question. You know what? I'd like to Okay, alright, so it's gonna be a little weird. But I want to, like, take his limbs and just start moving them and, like, warm up his muscles. If that makes sense, to kind of, like, get the movement and blood flow back into his system. And if that doesn't work, just, like, kind of punch him in the gut. Try to get some sort of reaction out of him.
Okay. As you're moving his limbs and arms and everything, how long are you moving his limbs and arms, like, per se?
I would probably keep it up for about 30 seconds just to see if there's any sort of reaction, things of that nature.
Okay. Give me a medicine check.
Sure.
Like therapy, you know, when people are learning to rewalk again and shit like that.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, so that's a 22.
22. Okay.
Naturally.
So he is still humming feverishly, but as you're moving his arms, trying to get some blood flowing, he stops. Give me 1 second. Okay. As he stops, I need. Let's see. Okay, I need Lyle, Bon, and Sayuri to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Sayuri.
12.
Okay, Bon.
15.
Okay, Lyle.
Are we making a dex save?
Wisdom saving.
I'm sorry. This is 17.
Okay. Lyle and Bon, you're fine. You feel this tug of madness.
Guys, our
And-
power just went out and we just got electrocuted.
What?
Yeah, my house got hit by lightning again. I'm
Are-
not
Are you
gonna
gu-
be able to
are you guys
continue
okay?
streaming. Well, see, we had our headsets on when our house got electrocuted, and we both got electrocuted on our ears.
Oh shit.
Yeah, him and I
Y'all
both
alright?
jumped and we're like, what the fuck? Yeah, that really fucking sucked. That's the second time my house has been hit by lightning and my power went out.
What the hell?
Oh god.
So you guys are just in black and electrocuted? Is everything okay? Are you guys okay?
I mean, yeah, I don't know how much longer we'll be able to continue streaming though. As let's see, our Wi-Fi is at 46%, so that should last a little bit longer. And I've got okay battery on my laptop. I'm terrified to put my headset back on though.
Okay, we can end this a little sooner. Guys, wow, this is turning into a mini campaign.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, it's okay. With everything that's happening, I assume it's getting late for Lyle as well. Yeah, we'll finish this up real quick and get a good spot to stop. So Lyle and Bon, as you guys are there, Bon, you're trying to help Ebder. You guys feel this madness in your head, but you guys like blink and shrug it off. So Yuri, I need you
Yeah.
to make an attack roll against Lyle.
Oh. Okay, hold on. He just took my flashlight. Can I give me a light back? Okay, hold on.
Oh my god, you guys are playing with flashlights. Guys, this is our fucking DMs being the best of the best.
That's an 8.
Our resident DM's pulling it in. An
I
8
used my
to hit.
or I used my sickle, so it came out to 8.
Does an 8 hit you, Lyle?
It does not. Not in the slightest.
Okay, so as you're shrugging off the madness, you see Sayuri just also trying to shrug off the same madness, but doesn't. And her eyes go black. And she turns to you and makes an attack and misses. And then her eyes go back to normal.
I'm just gonna give her the eyes.
I'm just gonna fix my hair and look at him. Who are you looking at like that?
Snort.
He's funny.
Okay, and just to save it there, we should probably end it so you guys are good.
Yeah, so sorry about this, guys.
Why
Oh,
are you
no.
apologizing for freaking lightning?
No, that is not your guys' fault.
Yeah.
We seriously
I
got
completely
electrocuted
understand
so
you. Like during, I understand the getting electrocuted and having the power thing go out. No worries, man.
I think you got it worse than I did.
Session 0. That's all I have to say.
Okay, so let's get this wrapped up. Sorry guys, turns out this is turning into a mini campaign because schedules and electricity by lightning. So electrocution by lightning. So yeah, stay tuned for another episode of Candlekeep Mysteries, Shimshime's Bedtime Rhyme. God, that's a mouthful. Episode 3, whenever we decide to do that.
We'll post it to all of our social medias when we have a date settled.
Which I will post the links.
Yeah, I just don't want my players getting hurt, possibly getting struck by lightning again. So, without, tomorrow, I believe we're having PvPs and a little questionnaire and stuff. So, stay tuned for that. We'll probably, God, if you don't mind, pick it up next Wednesday.
Here, you can respond through mine.
I can't.
Wait, pick this up next Wednesday?
Yeah, or a day that we can pick this up.
We'll talk about it. We'll figure that out.
Okay, so don't quote me on next Wednesday. Maybe replace Dark Alliance days for this until it's done.
Yeah, so Thursdays.
Yeah, that could work.
Okay, so check us out next week on Thursday. It will be in place of our normal Dark Alliance Let's Plays. That way we can just try to finish this up. Maybe we'll start at a earlier date. It depends. We'll let y'all know. Thank you all for watching, tuning in. Sorry that once again we didn't get to finish. I'm actually having a really fun time DMing, so I'm kind of glad that it's going longer, but I kind of want it to end like it's supposed to. Other than that, tune in, like I said, tomorrow for our PvPs that we had people spend their nerd bucks on. Saturday will be the continuation of Curse of Strahd. Sunday will be continuation of Icewind Dale. Schedules in the schedule. Look at all our social medias for time posting and everything. And with that, I think we're good. So stay natural, you nerds.
Stay natural, you nerds.
Stay natural, nerds.
Natural, you nerds.
Stay natural, you nerds.
You nerds!